Game Loud have gone for a 4-player push out through B main with an A retake wall. Less just holding on, and Sentinels are very, very slow here.
Very slow, it's cautious, but it's definitely going to be spotting this, so they're going to be waiting into it. Marved up close, cauanzin takes the first fight and the first name.
Welcome back to competitive, Marved.
Yep, see you later. Gotta watch from the sidelines for this round. And it's been, again, running all the way back after that deep push. Kills all they get. They don't overstep themselves, just backing away. Leaving it into that 4v5.
Here. And actually moving fairly significantly over to the A site too. saadhak pops down a Killjoy turret just to get a little look over, and a deep flash over into A main does not see anything from cauanzin. So now this is going to start to pull the defenders back over to B.
They're so cautious with the clearing, just in case someone's close, but yeah, jiggle peek by tuyz. Saw one player, jump peek as well, spots the rest of them, and Sacy is now aware of it. Sentinel's going to be trying to get this hit going right into aspas. Trailblazers exchanged, finding ways. Stun on either side, really slowing this one down with 20 seconds remaining. Just firing line with the frenzies, and it could be anyone's game, but they pulled out enough of this util. They can't quite get into the site. Now down to the final 15, dash forward, zekken cuts up the angles, but still is going to be met with the entirety of Loud almost just here, ready and waiting, pushing forwards, in and out. Bit of a spray transfer, coverage is there, Spike needs to go down, and it does.
How? How have they done that? Marved has pulled magic. 3v1.
It was looking done.
Just covering everybody that tried to flood in there and deny the plan.
It was looking finished.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm
saadhak
grenade out.
1v3.
Oh no.
Picked up. He's still alive with 40 health, only 3 bullets though. Needs a bit of an upgrade and won't find it.
Tournament.
It's true. Flash and a peek! Oh my goodness! And zekken set up quite well for that one.
Yeah, that's amazing. Don't know whether he managed to dodge a flash somehow. saadhak is just determined to take that fight. They're in a 3v5. saadhak's thinking the only way to get back in here is if I win the aim duel against Marved. We're not going to be able to win a 3v5 retake. So looks a bit daft, and it feeds Marved the kill. But you can see what he was going for there. And a minute left, and this should just all be Sentinels. Instant clapback.
Yep. That's what you want to see from Sentinels. You know, I was talking behind the scenes a little bit heading into this match as well. I was doing my digging, and there was whispers, there was rumors on the winds that they're saying, okay, we're gonna have to lean more into a bit of a puggy play style. You know, a bit of individuality. They haven't had much time to prep, of course, with this roster, the circumstances around this team.
But you think about the quality of the players that they have.
Absolutely.
And the fact that, the roles make more sense now. They really do. I think he was the best as well. But yeah, certainly always in the conversation. The anti-eco, giving a ton of respect to Loud.
Loud might just be happy with that one. It's a difficult retake. That's just an angle. Watch for a bit of spam into the common position.
Here.
Kill claimed.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh, that's dangerous. With Marv going down, so does the pit. All your coverage is finished, and a rifle in the hands of cauanzin. Well, anything's possible. Rifle to the side, tries to reset it, but pANcada maintains composure. Locks down the angle. 3 still up. Tap with a rifle. Offset with the movement. Reset enough that it should be safe hands, but weak enough still. No. Spike tapping and ticking away. Shot 1-2. zekken with 3 in the wrapped. Need an advantage, and they need it now. Shot going to be hitting there. Dog's going to be broken. 10 seconds. They can't even get through to this. It's half-baked at best, and the spray transfer. Sacy. Maybe a chance, but not quite now. No time on the clock. Marved is the last player standing. Exchange there with a rifle, but okay.
But they can't go hunting for them.
Deep flash around the corner, dodge for the moment. High tide in their faces as well. Still Loud could still be favored because they have not given up this space. Pushed up through, 4 kills for cauanzin. Oh, not even going to be able to hunt out. Is it an off angle? Doesn't win it out. Strained was the approach of it. Heal has to be used, and it has slowed this down, and the kill was found because saadhak's still alive. Pre-aiming on top of the box. Flash. Doesn't connect. It's bad. They think it's cleared. They're jumping right around the corner. Right into his face, and he's still alive, still kicking. Bit of a nuisance still. Instinct on show here by dephh.
A reflank by cauanzin could be devastating right now. It's taken Sentinels so long to get in and get this plant down.
This is important. Spike is about to be
Spike
taken
planted.
around main, despite the spike going down. Zekken was watching.
Great stuff.
Aware of it. Into a 2-on-3, and aspas, he does have the knives, but he's retaken with the operator. Nevertheless, pushing forward, spamming to the
Player
corner. Aspas is caught. You know where tuyz is. He was just spamming.
But it's coming.
Trying to set up for the B split, aren't they? And stun actually hits onto the own dog as well, slowing it all the way down. Fight to be taken.
So perfect timing.
For two. Absolutely insane, and aspas is pressured. Dash is active. Inside the smoke, got trapped round the side, trying to break the ankles, but just too little. Really can't shut it down.
And pANcada reads it too. It's all in the hands of tuyz.
Pushing forwards down to the cove. Will not be able to stick that. aspas trying to take that high ground angle. They have that shot. What is that from Marved? A shot to land, a shot to hit. Presence of mind not there, but sprayed down eventually. Zekken gets the kill. Low enough though that he will fall. Enough opportunities. Too many, perhaps.
Recalling my
But
bot.
eventually brought down. saadhak. Time running so damn low now. He's going to be walking right into the crosshair of Marved.
Already though, this is
Nobody's there. All of A main is taken, and well, they want to reclear it with the dog still. There's a gap. It's down to the reactions, and Zekken wins it. The young gun as well, taking names once more, pushing through into the back of the site together, making sure that they're playing this one nicely. Still though, the spike not down, and they are being pressured from multiple angles with pANcada falling. This is difficult. They need to come up for the fire here.
Spike down
And
A.
taking the fights. It's more than opportune. Dash to the side. It is getting scrappy.
40 seconds though.
And a full pivot.
There's more than enough time to get to B right now. saadhak can hear them. It's a foot race.
Yeah, who can meet them first? saadhak wants to try and put a stop to this one. If he gets
30 seconds left.
again, either one of the players who could put a stop to it, and he has found the line of sight angle. Double swing though, double face right through. Watching for it.
Swarm grenade
The tap
out.
of it. Util's going to be pushing it back. Now time is running really low, and this flank is so important. Zekken wins it. Absurd. But it has to stick it.
10 seconds left.
Flash round the side, doesn't spot it.
Spike
saadhak was playing anti-kill. 1-2. Unreal. Kidding. They want to try and flood into the side as well as the plant's going down. They want to try and take the fight, and it's getting chaotic. It's getting messy. The spam through mouth. 4 stuns in the face. It smokes around. This way, that way, everywhere. You can barely tell what's going on. Nana swarm down at their feet, trying to push them off the spike. No one's going to be sticking this one, but look at this position, look at this angle. aspas fully aware. Smoke though, drop down, angle once more, spraying it through in the corner. tuyz sticking in those bullets. This is absolutely absurd, and it needs to be a swing. But now by 3 other players, they've missed the timing. This is Sentinels now at that 4v5, and fight to be taken. Still one out. saadhak will fall. Pushed up now, close. Zekken.
The Trailblazer missed.
Trailblazer missing, but that's just a clear horse, and they have taken up the space, running backwards, firing them down, beaming them down. 3v2, players are low. Wading through it with the decay, flashing his hands. cauanzin looking into it. How does he take this fight? Jiggling off the movement, still doesn't win it, but there is coverage there, and now it's down to Sacy. One tap there, what a shot to be found away! Sacy! Now look at this, it's going to be leading into the B splits. Right through though, trying to disrespect that cascade. Not going to be meeting a match here. And a bit of spam onto the common angle, the common position. It's all game sense from Zekken. The B split. No aim necessary, but they do need to worry about this. Yep, that flank attempt coming through. Dashing forwards, aspas. Trying to make the most of it. Will not find anything else. It's dash forwards. Spike's starting to get planted. pANcada hasn't been cleared, looking for any sort of timing, and he does get rewarded. He is falling, not going to have any of those smokes and walls now to try and offset this one as the fight's still being taken. All in his face, Marved. Into the corner, he's being watched for though. That's 2 players, ready and waiting, standing at guard, making sure that nobody can push past this point. Broken. 2v4. Just seems so damn unlikely, especially when cauanzin is able to get lurks like that. Fight. Sacy and aspas. It's all about who gets the best read on it. This time it's Sacy.
Sacy sits him down. I made you, kid.
Flash, Zekken. Force the fire. Still has the dash. Has not activated it, but it's hit. Attempt of it trying to come through. saadhak. Oh my goodness, gets away with murder there, but lovely movement, just dodging that second shot that was going in. dephh at the back of the side, trying to anchor this one. Snakebite doesn't clear him, round the corner, round the side, cove up, reload, spray down, moving forwards, it is watched for, but only aware of that one, spraying it around the corner, it's Marved.
They're going to move forwards here. No alarm bot this time. And it is only pANcada, but he's great for the first.
Absolute Sigma play there, ADS with the Phantom, but it's pANcada. And he just backs away as well. Doesn't get greedy, gives up the space. He realizes, okay, I got the first kill. They could be anywhere. You can see it. Aggressive pings now, and it's Flowers that wants to be taken. It's a contact push all the way through, and it's watched for. Fully aware of it. And that safer position from pANcada.
30 seconds left.
Knows where to place himself. Doesn't give anything away.
The reads from Sacy and pANcada in this map have been sublime.
Elite, and with Dash just going out of fashion there. aspas are forced to use it, disengages back early. Now the dog, Trailblazer. It's going to clear its way into the back of the side, making sure nobody's holding any close angles. The weapons are just not good. It's going to take heroics. aspas with the knives. Anything to sail their way through, but not ready for this one. The lurk there from Marv. Coverage is there through the wall. Last player standing, it's less. Blind as a bat, cannot see it.
Read on the game, and look at this again. They've got so many people tugged up here. Just playing off the op.
Oh, the disrespect. Loud running all the way up, but right into the stack!
Spike down.
It's Sen with a realization. The foresight, the setup. And saadhak and Les are the last two players standing to try and claw their way back. Right now it's looking all Sentinels. Space vacuumed up, a bit of spam there from the Vandals, back and forth exchange, but no kills. And lockdown has to be used, why not? Everything at your disposal just to clear back that area. Claim it back because the spike is dropped at their feet. Lockdown doesn't even clear that much, does it?
And think about what must be going through Loud's heads right now. How on earth have we got ourselves in this position? How are we losing to Sentinels here?
Done and dusted. Les will hold on. He'll get his two. But the most to do. It's a 1v3. Viper's Pit dropped down just for an attempt at trying to cross through. But look at the spam. Dodging, ducking, weaving past the bullets with 30 seconds remaining. Sentinels.
30 seconds
They're on the
left.
cusp of it. And look at the discipline. They back away. They give him the space because they realize, guys, listen. Give him the spike, he's got no option. What's he going to do, run it away with 20 seconds? Not likely.
Losing to time would not be dignified here. Les is gonna try it.
Turret take the contact, they know he's pushed forwards. No choice whatsoever, has to stick it, and it's unwinnable. Sentinels! Massive beginning, massive up. All the way, working their way through, and you can see just how powerful those smokes are. The wall's going all the way up to just give them complete access to it. A re-flash and a re-peek. pANcada, they were attempting to re-clear that one, but Les contains. Look at that, on 15 health, dropping back now.
tuyz is also weak. How do Sentinels get this one done? No flashes. I mean, the fault line will be coming back up in a second. Maybe
So
comboed
hard.
with the recon dart. They can't find Les.
Yeah, and Les is just that extra element, that backstab, who's just going to be waiting, sitting here while this hit starts to come through. Darts taken care of. There's nothing else to accompany it. There needs to be kills going their way. And, well, it's even. Sacy on 48 health, yet still making the most of it. It's 3.
But now
Time is running low. Solo on either side. aspas on 19 health as well. Can't reload, can't give away the position. But it's all the time pressure on Sacy. He's also low and he has to stick it, and it's just... Good guns. It's all about these opening engagements, and well, enough shots rattled off. There was openings. Bit of peel attempt. As you can see, the stun was there, but battling their way through. Better guns at the end of the day, and yeah, they're able to just take that space easily enough.
And take a look at the Viper wall here that saadhak has put
Spike
down.
planted.
So it cuts off information and allows you to lurk down short at the beginning of these rounds. And then also, you can drop it whenever you like. So if you're a defender and you're trying to hold long or short, suddenly the wall's down and there could be attackers behind it. It's also useful for cutting off CT, as you see here. Marv just cut out from the action. So they've demonstrated in the first two rounds, two really important Viper walls that Sean was talking about on the desk, that are really... Sentinels are going to have to play around these. They've got to have some kind of counter plan.
Yeah.
And they themselves are not running a Sky, so you can't go and just try and flash through.
Hello? tuyz?
Diffusing.
Okay, well, a bit of a confuse here. No one was waiting for this one. I mean, he's got enough time. He's got more than enough time. He's been sticking this long enough, but maybe a bit of an error there.
I mean,
take a look at it. I mean, tuyz was literally...
tuyz must have been...
See the jump spot here by dephh. Wow, saadhak's crosshair placement was good. It was on it, not quite landing a shot. Aspas moving forwards, though. But he's dealt with. Cleaned up onto the side of the smoke, and plenty of personnel ready for Sentinels to try and meet them right into the weaponry.
Spike down A.
saadhak left with so much to do, but eventually zekken falling. Bit of bite being taken out of the round now forward and loud. Happy to take all that space. Aspas on the high ground angle here. Sacy. Nothing blocking his way. Reckoning can't quite stand his ground. Has to avoid it for now.
The flank. We've got a fight between Les and dephh. dephh broke the alarm bot here. So Les knows.
Positioning is known, and everything comes down to this one fight. That is not a confident fight to take there. dephh loses it. That's revealing. It's a 3v5 now for Sen. You might have to start thinking otherwise about trying to play this one for a bit of a fast retake, because this post-plan setup is so difficult.
I think this is a save here. I mean, maybe they can get another ninja defused, but I don't think it's likely.
Unlikely. And you're just playing for the exits, holding those angles, making sure that they keep the guns.
I mean, pANcada's here. Exits are really good here for Sentinels. If they can drop weapons out of Loud's hands, it's good.
Rushed, yeah. pANcada's managing to at least hold his ground, but not for much longer. That's bad at A lobby control, but look at how good this Viper wall is! Oh, that's his elbow. It sticks out like a sore thumb, and there you go, Sen. An instant capitalization, but the same high tide. Sean was talking about it in the desk as well in that short break that we had, at how good it was at just really putting the pressure on the anchoring player, forcing him to play back and off the site for the retake.
tuyz goes to the plant. Les dead, so no post-plant lockdown available. Cove being thrown aggressively here actually helps keep Aspas alive, who would have taken a little bit of spam. This pull doesn't really seem synced up with too much else.
Every time there's a piece of util used, there's something else in response. Stun. Lay it across now to Seekers as well. Splits them through, but already just flooding into the back of the side. It's Sentinels trying to take the space, trying to scale down to saadhak. Last alive. That's zekken with 3.
I have to play. I don't think zekken used many of his knives, so I don't think the operator's going to be a large problem for them.
Sen can focus on trying to play this retake. Lockdown. It's used close, but a lockdown for a lockdown with 19 seconds left. Looks like an attempt here to try and take the fight early. Deny the plant! And he does just zekken! That's a beastly performance. And there's just no time left. Players detained, 6 seconds left. Can even access the spike? Nope.
I have the spike.
The round is lost just like that. Quick decision-making from Sentinels to the corner. Not seeing any time wasted, but oh my goodness, it's so cautious. This is a contact push all the way up. Zekken does well to get the one. dephh, you got to play your life. Backs away. The Loud, they have access to the site now. Spike's starting to get planted.
Oh, the fight in mid. pANcada takes down Les, and the spike dropped. This now becomes doable for Sentinels, a 3v3.
Push back. Wall bangable, not too certain of it, but you've handed Aspas the op. An exchange. Swaps it around with the rifle in his hands, flash avoided and walking, wading right through the high tide. pANcada none the wiser! And the drone comboed up, reckoning is used. That's on the side of Loud, that's going to be pushing them back here. Nice start to Aspas, pushes him away. Updraft dash away, but he realizes he has to play on the site. There's a cosmic divide in his face. Can't play the post plants too easily, and now starting to be swarmed. It's about the coordination, it's about hitting the shots! And the crossfire setup, well, it's good enough. Enough damage done to Marved that the shorty will finish it off, but Sacy could be the difference maker.
Double down to 2.
And you're right, Josh. The utility's there to try and stop this one. A tap one to the spike, and I think they've realized it. No time left in the round. zekken wants to get out with the op. They have to save the guns, and Loud will claim it.
Oh, and Sacy can't reposition, can't shoot back.
Yeah, it's a player out of the game. Point. You can see Marv's hunted, but he exits! That's a lovely little gift.
And Sentinels have been able to find no answer for it. Les, though, caught this time. A reflank coming through. Marved and dephh are going to have nice garage positions.
I think that's why you're starting to see that stack over towards A at the beginning of the round.
There's a flash for cauanzin and Aspas here. This would be so bold.
Risky to push this as well, though, because look at the positioning. Sentinels are back. They absorb the aggression. A pop flash around the corner, but zekken, a difficult player to take out. And right now he's got the angle. Watch Spork. cauanzin still wins it, and he could be the backstab, could be the thorn in their sides, but Marv puts him back, and Marv has just been magnificent. Stick onto the fuse, line. And you consider what Sentinels are dealing with, obviously. Rolls chopping and changing.
Oh, the push.
Hitting it on the head a lot, but it's a push all the way up behind the walls, and a fight to be taken here, but a stun. It's a good reaction. Already all that space in garage is taken, gained for them. With this Killjoy utility, and they're leaving that late backstab. That's pANcada as well, who's in that really far back position.
I mean, I think that's everything Loud were hoping for there. That Sentinels were in grass as they pushed down mid. But with the garage player getting overwhelmed, as soon as Les dies, the round just looks very difficult for them.
And it's, oh my goodness, a game of just cat and mouse. pANcada just trying to stay alive this entire time while the rest of the hit is all going through. Oh my goodness, aspas. His sole job trying to deal with this one, but his crossfire setup. Too strong, too potent. Last player left. aspas just cannot claim his prize. He will not be given it. There's no easy shots. So hard earned, and he won't be getting it. Go for the knife as well. The disrespect shown to the final boss himself. You got to be kidding me. How you clear this one? On the high ground, it was jump peak. What a trade. Yeah, zekken does well to get that one. Dash forwards with a smoke at the top. It wasn't an updraft, so Les should be aware that nobody's up top there. Moving forwards, and wow. Complete patience at work, and it's Les. This is his playground. Angry from the position, there was no follow-up there, and they know where the last two are, at least one of them. Beaming him down with the bullets. Marv dropped to 31 health.
Sentinels have still got to buy for the next round. This is their bonus, of course. But at the moment, no real damage done.
No.
The up can be saved. aspas didn't die in an aggressive position. The spike is completely lost. And what a way to anchor that.
30 seconds left.
A big gap in the execute, not being able to clear that back plat position.
To see, a bit of that evidence, that Sentinels, listen, this is a team that have chopped and changed with the rolls.
Yeah, he's holding it.
Yeah, he's holding for the repush.
This.
Is there going to be any call? Maybe not, doesn't even need any help.
Marved is on the world's longest lurk.
It's all over the place, isn't it?
Oh, look at that, though. Calling for the rest of the team to come back and meet him over on the seaside. And Les realizes that they've left a gap now that nobody follows up off the drone.
Does he reclear this, though? Does he expect this? I don't think the answer is going to be one that the Loud fans will like. And while give him a taste of his own medicine, why not hold the fire for just a bit of time, seeing if he can get the most out of it. Stars drop down, though, in 2 years. Okay, no one in that one.
8-8. Dead
House to anchor this one. You can see the Viper wall drop down, stun and a pull into the back, and he is separated from the rest of his team. There's no flood attempts, but well, it was just a bit of a fake and a bit of a pivot. Even baited me because the spike is nowhere close to C. And it seems that Loud have bought it.
But also the spike is not quite into A yet either. cauanzin's not going to contest this, so Sentinels are going to be able to pull off a good fake. And not just that, they got the opening kill out of it too as saadhak falls.
That's being dumped into it now. We'll see if Loud can play this retake effectively. Util pushing all the way through, and it cuts up the site. It's a lovely cascade. While pANcada opens himself up a little bit too wide here, dropping down. The hell players dealt with. See the dart lighting them all up, but Sacy, what more can he find? One kill down. Finds a second. Left alone. It's a 1v2. Oh my goodness! And he knows where aspas is! How are they going to be dealing with it? For the dart doesn't see much. Well, cauanzin is on the angle. Marv dealt with, Les as well, still in the fight. This is a 3v3, and when aspas has knives, you never know. Rolling Thunder, pushed and committed out of them. So lockdown also gained as well. Not too sure if he earned that with the kill prior, but it's starting to increase the heat.
That is a weird Rolling Thunder for dephh to have used. I think he'd love to have that to get back into the site now.
And it's getting dangerous. The util's pulled out of them. One of the nano swarms already used. Aftershock as well. No one's even tapped this spike. There's still plenty of time. Pressure now. saadhak's time to get on top of it. pANcada. Critical kill to get, but sticking it. Half off of it. Half on the defuse. What a flick from saadhak, and it's all down to zekken. A tap on reload. No one's sticking this one. The orb goes down. Just trying to hunt down these players. Time! Supplemented there. It's a fault line and an aftershock. Les really wants to punish this one. Into the corner.
Well
Spraying
done.
the town, does get that kill. Lockdown's close, this is breakable. Reckoning's being used, and now it really is chaos. Thrown into the round, snakebite into the corner, Seekers as well. It's anyone's game and everyone's blind. 2 left standing, Hunter's Fury being used. Tagged onto the player. Kill needs to be found here. Marved loses his fight and it's all down to Sacy. But he just doesn't have the space. He can't push up in time. Loud of a retake. That was all over the place. It's tagged onto the one of them. Wall over the top, round the side. Zekken gliding into the site. The half of his team trying to take this fight down, spraying it down. Lovely flash round the side. Cauanzin easing the pressure. 2v2 picks down to it now. It is 2-on-2. 40 seconds remaining. Spike getting planted less. Up top of heaven. Looks down. Doesn't find the kill. It was almost granted to him. But now they know where one of the players is. Tucks into hell here. A difficult post plan to play for Sentinels, but aspas retake this one with the operator. Has a dash still. Now active. And activated. Trying to take one on the fight. You can see how safe pANcada's playing, and it's all on Sacy to see if he can even get one here, but he's just not favored, is he? Still wins it. He's low with the bulldog in his hands. Not the best weapon for the job, but down to that one-on-one. Quick tap at the feet. Spike not planted in this position for it. Turret watches it. Lus, he knows he has time, sticks it to half, buys him a bit extra, but doesn't win the fight.
The updraft there's a really nice idea from Zekken, seeing if anybody was playing in the C connector.
Seekers though pushing forward. Zekken now into the back, and this is the time to strike. pANcada beams it down. Down to the 2v3. 25 seconds left. Where's the spike going to be landing? Well, right on the floor. It's equalized down to that 2-on-2. And aspas has got the angle watched for. pANcada. He's got no utility. He's playing Killjoy, but a spike is available to him, but has to try and dodge and duck and weave. Has the plan as well. The time pressure, he knows it's on him, sticking it. Does get it down now, but he's being swarmed on these angles. Updraft play, it's a high-low setup. Needs to find at least one of the fights. Nothing easy. And Loud through this one. Yes, they do. Pop flash play. A lot of opportunities for the anti-flash positions, and they could be favored. It's 2-on-2 or 2-4-2. And aspas is stuck. Smoke drop down. Drone's going to be tagging him out. Has to try and dodge and weave.
Does he play saadhak in?
saadhak. Oh, baited. He's given a freebie, but he is instantly traded. Aspas alone into the back, right into the side. It's all down to Sacy. Moving forwards, updraft with the move on, and Jordy does it! The rest of his team, and here's the reckoning. This is where it gets really tricky. Trying to anchor onto the side. deph's going to be that first casualty. Stunned up, Zekken close into the corner. Seeker matching him, finding him. And it's down to a 2 versus 3. Marv's still alive, ready and waiting. pANcada needs one, needs a kill. Spam it down, spraying it down. He's the last player left, and he can't get onto the angle. It's watched for. Kills there, sticking it all the way. Loud have just about stolen it. And that's 13-11. Map number 3. Yeah, Lucas at the back of the side. You can hear it running right into them. Surely holding the angle, anchoring. You just don't anticipate that while all this was happening. Oh, it's a call. A little bit of an adaptation. Trying to make the moves. Wading all the way through into their spawn. Sacy can't get the second. Flash through into the back of the side, but
Les is in a very dodgy spot.
oh, close corner. Zekken does get it, though. There's opportunities for Leicester. Maybe just do that damage, anchoring it to the back of the site, but it all comes down to a lot of these timings. It looked like aspas wanted to try and take the flank. In fact, he might still want to push in mid.
And Loud's biggest strength has been their retakes on the defense side. But that was with the Viper Harbor combinations. How good do they look here?
They push them back here. The players are low enough. Darts only just been dealt with. It's going to be lighting them all up. And look at this. Loud looking more than favored. And here's that flank coming through. pANcada, he has to adjust his attention for but a moment. It's left down to Marved with 24 health left. The jump peak will do it in a bonus round for Loud. A good setup here. tuyz with the jiggle peak. Shouldn't be in too much danger. But wow, he didn't see anything. And now he's backing. And Sentinels have been gifted perhaps the perfect timing. Smoke though dropped down. There was something to indicate that one. Paranoia as well cuts its way through the dart. Doesn't quite reach him. Down into hell here. They're not dealing with these players effectively enough, and still opportunities to take these fights, but eventually spammed out of the position.
Recon dart, nobody broke it. Okay, doesn't scan anybody though.
Smoke to replace it now. Straight through the door, trying to play the retake. Now with the operator
Marved
tags.
ulted and stuck it in mid.
Yeah, I mean, he is just in the middle of nowhere now, and it's all about this timing that he wants to take. Here, forwards, what is that by aspas? An incredible shot to return the fire back and forward in a 3-on-3, and still so good at it. Marv needs to get value, but he doesn't get the kill. Left just astounded, bewildered. One kill got for him, spraying it down, knows where he is, could be sticking, forced to overpeak it down. With that Odin, it's all about these kills that Marv's able to find right now. It's all over the place. Alarm bot spotted, should be aware of it. Les was watching, but no way. 2 kills and a crosshair placement. Aspas found the angle. Do they still want to try and go for this one? They need some sort of kill. With zekken low enough, the spam could potentially find him, especially when he's close onto the corner, but it's counter spam. Play can't break the dart. Eventually dealt with. Time running so damn low here. And at this point, he's just trying to play the exits, trying to make it dangerous, trying to make it expensive. The round's going to be 1 for Sen, nevertheless. Not getting away with it.
And it is
being popped over the side. This corner. Smoke at his feet. He was playing anti, but zekken clears it. Dashes to the side. dephh gets dropped down though. That's that spam picks up. Bit of a gun, maybe even potentially an upgrade here in the form of that judge, and everything comes down to that.
Or the timing.
In mid. Yeah. Entire map feels like timing's being taken because no one's aware of this one. Aspas around the side, zekken swinging through all the way round, and he's being covered.
This is bonkers.
Spike in the hands of Sacy. He's going to get that plant down.
Aspas got rid of his operator, picked up a phantom instead. Faking up towards heaven here. Wow, that's quick!
Incredible shot. Spam onto the corner because he knows the zekken has to try and clear this when he anticipates a player close. Dissipates, dashes forwards. No time wasted. One shot doesn't do it. Can't get the kill. The back of the side. One player tagged and dealt with. Into the corner. Nade slightly ajar. cauanzin's happy to play this angle and takes a swing right in, but the trade is instantaneous.
30 seconds left.
What a gorgeous round from Sentinels. As long as they can clean this up, but Les is in a really dangerous
his way
position.
in.
He is so deep.
Looked all the way in, yet Marved. Ready for it. This post plan, oh my goodness. Just reposition with a TP, he legged him.
Toe taken off.
Yeah, 5 health. Dash around. Was set up for the kill. Yeah.
Protocols to get him back into aggressive spots. Here's a fast B hit.
Oh, they are just being chunked down all the way through. cauanzin spamming it through into the grinder. My goodness. And they all topple. pANcada just running away. The ace. But the potential's there.
At this point, all he's doing is ruining the Twitter clip.
Yeah. Making it past the 60-second mark, but listen, hunting for a Hunter's Fury as well. There it is.
Oh, as well, so now they're going to be playing retake.
This post plan is so potent right now. 2 players just anchoring hard into B main. Do they expect the second one? With that first kill, I don't think it really gets cleared. Yes, jumping around the corner. What? dephh does consider it. Okay. And other players are close into the smoke, trying to make the most of this one. How have they wrangled that? Down to 2 years, but now he falls. Zekken to close.
A huge pistol that gets Sentinels back into...
It's going to start to become a problem. It's going to run all the way through. Spamming through with the Spectre into the smoke. 2 kills. Claim, I don't think Aspas was expecting that one.
He also got damage on pANcada.
Dash reveals him though. Repositioned. Close into the corner to wallbang the shots. Nailing him to the side, but again, it is time that is the biggest enemy of this Sentinel squad. They just can't quite find any opportunity to get into the site. At this point, just playing the exits, but it's going to be that 11th round. Against great teams from that championship tier. Zekken, though, off angle. Even a flash to try and get him out, but okay, saadhak. He doesn't leave as well. He wants another piece of things. Wants to take the fight right to them.
What a great read on the fact that dephh had repositioned.
And it's crumbling. The gun's in the hands of the Sentinels players. There's not much they can do with them. No fights being won. No avenues opened up, and look at this. pANcada lurks his way forwards, but already his position is compromised. tuyz walking through the smoke. They was trying to pincer him, actually, and because look at Les.
There's no way pANcada knows Les is here. Oh, he's thinking.
He's thinking about it.
Swarm grenade out.
He's holding.
Can he fake the jump?
The patience from Les. He's waiting for the util, and there it is. As soon as he hears that
pANcada, he's just walked forwards.
It's a risk, for sure, but sometimes you've got to take these risks, and look at that! Speaking of risks, Marv wants to take the fight. pANcada's backing him up. There's a swing there to punish.
Really nicely played around Loud's utility at the beginning of the round.
Loud looking to see if they can get themselves into the B side. No one anchoring the back of it, so easy access to it. Spike's probably going to be able to get planted as well. Look at that from cauanzin.
He's miles away.
Yeah, miles away, but also was hunting for a kill as well when the rotation started to come through. Dash forwards, I love that. Swing from Sacy. Perfect timing with that one when just looking to see if he can make this extra expensive, but breathing room gained at least by 1 round for Sentinel.
One out.
This looks fast. This looks really fast indeed. No command rips his way across at the back of the site. The TP in play. tuyz sticks it. Yes, Sacy waits it out. Punishes it. And speaking of punishment as well, the players at the front side of the site, they weren't able to get themselves in. There's an opportunity for Sentinels to really do some extra damage because someone needs to help out Sacy in the back of the site. Anchoring, flash, repeat, kills to be there, beaming him down with the spray down. Marved low enough, but cauanzin the sole survivor of this loud squad.
I have the spike.
Spike in his hands. He's got a minute on the clock. Senna eager not to give anything away. His abilities now. It's a bit of a double peak swing. First contact taken by Marved, and it comes down to these anchoring players. Smoker to the corner. Hunter's Fury. Common angles watched for. There was also something else comboed up with it, so pANcada couldn't see a thing. And Sacy has to do work!
Spike down.
2 beam down. Dart at his feet. Doesn't tag on to Les. Les actually can just sit here, wide out in the open. Drone going to be used. Puts a dampener into the round, tags him up here as well. It's dangerous. Out into the open, yet still he's making the most of it. Drop down onto the floor. Spam onto the corner, 59. Still Les swings.
2v2.
And this time's that 2v2. Weak enough still. Aspas Marv wins it. Lockdown placed. Reloading in the middle of it. This is so dangerous. What does zekken do? How does he play it? Pushing forwards. Could be spammable. Has to respect that the lockdown.
No
Time
way.
running so low. Just gets out of there. But the spike's still not planted. Let's give it a bit of a breather. 30 seconds
left.
Spikes down.
Plant down in the post plant. Comes down to anything.
Les is so incredibly weak. That surely gets communicated.
Sheer timing. Turret's going to be taking contact off the stairs.
Turret's destroyed.
Back's going to be watched. Zekken's worried about being repushed. Less on 21 health to try and close out the series. And tensions are running high to repush his cord here. Right into zekken! And he finishes it. Less feeling like a risk needed to be taken. Now, you can hear it. Jumping, bobbing, weaving! Zekken's punished. Didn't know which angle to really watch for there. It was a bit hard to get grasp on it. Paranoia. Flash to re-clear. Marv's in a deep position, but they have given up a lot of space, and this is where it really gets tricky. It's always these rounds you got to watch for. Anything could happen. One single mistake, and they're already in a 4v5.
It's so dangerous right now. In theory, anyone from Loud could be trying to cross through to grass. That's why Sacy has to keep that position.
They don't know where they are. Flash to repeat, and a shot! Nailed! So consistent. The weapon, the right one for the job. dephh feeling flustered, just can't quite manage it. It's up to again. Sacy, the heroics there, bit of spam. Through the smoke, punishing one of the players, and a dart to re-clear, but does he anticipate this?
Planted.
Holding that backstab angle. It's aspas with the operator.
Bullseye.
1 kill found, has to re-swing into him. Will he be taking it? Ships in the night, yet aspas claims it. Down to pANcada. To save them in the series, to save them in the map. No easy fights given, the re-swing's dead! Eventually one out loud!